and welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is episode 241. I have a few finished, I have 2 finished objects for this week. So let's just jump right in and get started. The first thing I have finished is another hat for charity. And there you can see this is called the long stitch. And I did a tutorial for this on Wednesday. If you want to check out that tutorial, you can click the link right here and that will take you over to it. Now, this is the long stitch done with stockinette, which is what this is here. However, you can also do the long stitch with garter stitch. The video shows how to do it with both, because sometimes if you're making a sweater, you might be doing the long stitch with both the knit and the purl process. So I put both in there so that you could see what it looks like going from the knit or the purl. Or, yeah. When I say knit, I mean garter, because it's the same thing, except if you're going in the round, then it's a knit stitch. So, yeah, anyway, that is a tutorial that is up there that you can check out. The other finished object is the Afghan, the forever Afghan for my son. It is still not entirely square, but I'll be honest, it weighs so much right now that it was getting very cumbersome to work on, but it's close to square. So here it is. And I used 2.5 skeins of the blue and 2.5 skeins of the gray, and each skein, this is Premier Basics, each skein had, I believe, I'm checking the ball band, 359, yes, 359 yards per skein. So a lot of yardage went into this Afghan. So here's a close-up of what it looks like. This is the 3D cluster stitch, and it is reversible. So the front and the back both look the same, but it's quite heavy. It's a lot heavier than like the C2C that I made for my granddaughter. But it's done. That's the important thing. It's done. So now what am I working on? Well, I have one knitted project that I am working on, and this is the shawl that I'm designing. I do not have a name for it yet. If you have ideas, let me know. Here it is. And you can see from the stitch marker, which is a little skein of yarn where I was last week. So I've done a little bit. Each of the rows doesn't look like I've done a huge amount coming down here. It's probably about 4 inches, but at this point I've got 180 stitches going all the way across. Because this is a crescent shaped shawl, so it's not deep this way, but it's wide this way. So yeah, it's about 180 stuffed onto my circular needles right now. So that is my knitted project. My crochet project, I am doing a pattern. We called it a ripple Afghan in my day. When I was a kid, it was always referred to as a ripple Afghan. It's now sometimes called a ripple or a chevron, which apparently is more popular. So it's a chevron or ripple Afghan. The pattern I am using is very similar to Bag O' Days. She just put out a chevron Afghan tutorial. I started watching that, but she was doing it on a heavier weight yarn than what I had. And so the pattern I'm using is like a cross between the two of them. This one is actually Addicted to Chevron Crochet Afghan by Brianna Lobb, and it was done for allfreecrochet.com. So, but it is very similar. The stitch count and everything is the same as Bag O' Day. So here it is. Here's my green. There you can see it. It's a forest green, and then I have kind of a clay color, a taupey clay color that's going to go with this, which is the color of my daughter's living room. So it is about four feet wide. So I haven't gotten very far with this because I just finished up the other Afghan actually this morning. I worked on this a little bit the other day, and yeah, so I've done most of my crochet this week, finishing up the one large and very heavy afghan. So this week also I got together with my yarny friends, and it was Kim and Jane and we met at a park down outside of Gettysburg towards Fairfield, which is a little north of where I live. And you're going to see their projects because I have a video of us. So I will explain a little bit about what they are making before you see the video. Kim is working on sweaters. They're baby cardigans, and they are knit all in one piece, and you do these like decreases and increases, and then when you finish you fold it and then you sew the edges together and you end up with a cardigan. It's based on, or well, it's not based, the pattern comes from a book by Elizabeth Zimmerman, who was a very well-known knitter, and she wrote a lot of very famous books, and I'm going to insert a picture of the book that this pattern came out of. Now Jane is doing, she brought socks to work on while we were chatting, but she brought something to show us, and you're going to see it in the video. It is a technique, it's a Japanese technique called tamari, and it is a ball that you put colored yarn in the center, and then you wrap it with black yarn, and then you actually stitch into that and get these like geometric designs in it. It is really neat looking. She took like a 2-hour class to learn how to do this. So you will see that in the video as well. So I'm going to let you guys see what Kim and Jane have been working on this week.
This is a baby surprise jacket. It's my second one that I've made. I'm not prepared with the yarn band, but I probably do have it. But I don't know, maybe I have it. No, I can't feel it. No hurry.
That's okay.
I don't know where it is. But anyway, it's a nicer yarn. I got it from the local yarn store. But here it is, and that's the back.
Okay.
It's actually a patterning yarn, but it doesn't, the pattern doesn't show up that much in this particular pattern.
And this is Jane.
Hi.
Who joined us today, and that's some balls that she actually made, which I inserted some pictures of.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. And she learned to do that, and she did that herself. I think it looks like a work of art. It's really neat. So we had a lot of fun getting together, but it was extremely hot. At one point my face was getting red because I was facing the sun, and I had to turn around and move because Kim was going, "I'm really concerned, your face is really, really red." And it was like the sun was coming right at me. So it was a little toasty. I think it was almost 90 degrees when we were sitting out there, and we were under a pavilion, so it's not like we were sitting out in the sun. But it was a lot of fun for the three of us to get together, and I hope we can do it again soon. So now it's time to see what you all have been making this week. Now I have a couple of announcements. If you saw my video on Thursday, July 1st, it is Christmas in July Fairies time. If you remember this last year, we had a lot of fun with this. This is a huge, huge giveaway that is, it was started by Dana of Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. And what it is, you can enter on all of the different Christmas in July Fairy videos. There's a huge playlist. I will put the link to the playlist down below, or you can just type in the URL for YouTube, hashtag Christmas in July Fairies 21. Make sure you get the 21 in there, or you'll get last year's giveaway. So make sure you put 21 at the end. And that will give you a list of everybody who is participating. Last year, I think there were over 160 some participants, meaning different channels that were participating in this giveaway. So what happens is you can enter, and I will put a link right here to the video for this channel that you have to enter on. So don't enter on this channel or on this video, enter on the one that's up here. And you can go over there, enter, follow the instructions, just watch the video, it'll tell you what to do. But on the 14th, I will draw a winner from the comments using random comment generator. And from there, that person will get a skein of yarn from me. And they will then go on to the semifinals, where on the 25th of July, Dana will draw a grand prize winner. And that person will win a prize from every one of the fairies that are participating. So however many, if it's 160 people, you will get 160 prizes. Last year, Mama Swift won. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. So like I said, check out that video and get yourself entered, and you can enter on everybody else's as well. So that's announcement number 1. Now announcement number 2 is about Wednesday's video, and I'm going to have a different series of videos running over the next few months. I'm not sure how long. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, and then you can watch it on Wednesday to find out exactly what I'm talking about. I am embarking on some weight loss, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it on Wednesday. There's been a lot of things going on behind the scenes that I haven't shared with everybody, but I'm going to now. Yeah, totally opening myself up on this one, but you guys are my friends, so I'm going to tell you what's going on. And so that is going to be Wednesday's video. It was going to be Knit Crate, but Knit Crate's running behind. I just got an email this morning that yeah, that it's the June batch of Knit Crate has been delayed. It's on its way, but it isn't here yet, so it will not be here for Wednesday. So watch my thing about what's going on with my weight on Wednesday, and as soon as the Knit Crate comes up, we will post that as soon as it's there. So that will be Wednesday's video, and then I'll tell you the rest about it on Wednesday. You'll hear what's going on and what's going to be going, because like I said, it is going to be a series. It's going to be ongoing. So yeah, just check out Wednesday's video, and I've hinted a little bit about it in the past, but I haven't said anything specific. So nothing like a mystery for you guys. So stick around for Wednesday to find out what's happening. So what am I reading? Well, I got started on the Nitty Gritty Murder, and that is a cozy mystery by Peggy Earhart. And I'm only a couple chapters into it so far. I tend to listen to audiobooks while I'm knitting or crocheting. It's a knit and nibble series. So it's about a group of ladies that get together once a week for their knit and nibble time, where they have something to snack on and tea and coffee, and they knit together. And there's 2 of them that get together and solve mysteries on a regular basis. So far, somebody has showed up strangled in the community garden with a pair of circular needles. So that's all I know so far. But they're usually a lot of fun. Cozy mysteries are a murder mystery without the blood, gore, and graphic details. They usually don't contain inappropriate things and language and stuff like that. So that's why I like cozy mystery. So that's where I'm at, and that is Nitty Gritty Murder. If you want to check out what I read, you can click the Amazon link down below. It tells you what my favorites are, but there's also a reading list, and I put in there what I've got going on that I've read that I would recommend. So that's what I'm reading right now. Now, if you saw Thursday's video when I put out the 4th of July yarn sales, you're already going to know about all these, but just in case you don't, I'll let you know. Okay, Lion Brand is running. Now, this sale runs through till 9 a.m. July 5th. So if you're watching this on the 4th, no, you're watching this on Saturday the 3rd, you've got until Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to enter any of your sales that you're interested in. But they are having 30% off of select red, white, and blue colored yarns. So that is Lion Brand. You do need to use a coupon code Fireworks21 to get that sale. Knit Picks. Knit Picks is offering, they have 2 different sales going on. They have summer sales running all through July, and every Monday a new sale starts. So this week, and it lasts until Monday, they are having 10 to 60% off of Dishy Cone. It's all cotton yarn is what Dishy is. I think they call it Dishy because a lot of people use it to make dishcloths with. So it's 10 to 60% off of Dishy Cone, Multi, or Twist. Okay? It's up to 60% off. Then they also are offering up to 60% off of their worsted and heavy worsted yarns as well right now. So that is Knit Picks. And then Lovecrafts is running sales all through July, and they are having, it's called the Big July Sale. So if you click the link below, you will see all the different sales. You just click on the one you're interested in. But one that I saw that looked especially good was 35% off of their best-selling yarns. So I'm not sure exactly which of their yarns are considered best-selling, but there's 35% off of them. So that is what is going on with me this week, and I hope you have a wonderful and safe 4th of July, and I will see you again on Wednesday. So thanks again for watching. Bye, everybody.